Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about brushes. Everybody always asks me, what brushes do you use? Which ones do I need to have in my collection? So I thought this would be a great video to do, to chat about my favorite brushes, the ones that I use on a daily basis, and just kind of chat about what brushes you need and what to use them for. And you will notice that a lot of these brushes are Morphe, and the reason for that is because I love Morphe for the fact that their brushes are really high quality, but they're very affordable. I will put the brushes that I talked about today in the description box below, also with the pricing. And you guys will be shocked at how cheap these brushes are. They are honestly so affordable and really good quality. So I love Morphe for that reason. Also, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the notification button to get notified when I post new videos. Also, please like this video if you thought it was worth a shit. All right, let's get started. All right, so I wanted to start with blending brushes. Blending brushes are my absolute favorite brushes. To begin, I'm going to start out with one of my favorite brushes. This is the Morphe M433 brush. This brush is an absolute lifesaver. And FYI, yes, I do get that some of my brushes have product on them. It's because I use them daily. Yes, I wash them daily, but today I did use some of these brushes, so that's why they're dirty. So don't judge me. To continue on, the Morphe M433 brush. This brush is awesome for blending in the crease area. Now it is slightly tapered, which is nice because it allows you to kind of get in those tight areas that you want to really blend that shadow out, but not get it all over the lid. More of a precision blending brush. This brush I use daily and could not live without. So it's like we're best friends, you know? All right, next brush is the Morphe M441. This brush is a little bit fluffier than the Morphe M433. So this is the Morphe M441, and this is the one previous. So as you can see, this one is a lot fluffier. I use this brush for when I'm not looking for a precision blend, more as a fluffy brush to really fuse the colors together. I'll use this a lot light-handedly and just really fluff it along that eyelid. Now you can use this, it's kind of versatile. You can use it as just a light wash over the lid or just to really blend out that crease area. It doesn't pick up too much eyeshadow, so you can kind of build as you go, which is nice. I use this especially for the transition shade for the crease. So when you're wanting to start out, you'll use the lightest color with this brush, and it's going to do a really nice wash of color in that crease area. Definitely a staple in my collection. I use it every day. All right, the Japonesque. This brush I got in an Ipsy bag. And this brush is amazing. I have had this brush for probably a year now, and I just find that I pick it up every single day. I'm like, whoop, I love it. It's a little bit shorter bristles, so it definitely is going to pack on the eyeshadow more than, say, the M441. More dense bristles, so it allows me to kind of pack on the eyeshadow but also blend as well. So I like this when I'm kind of on that third transition shade and I'm trying to really pack in the color in the crease. Really, really good brush. And for the last blending brush, I love this Morphe E22 brush. This brush is a little tapered, which is nice, but it's also a little fluffy as well. Definitely medium dense I would say for the bristles, so like that other Japonesque brush, I like to use this to pack in the color in the crease. Say I want to really soften the edge of the eyeshadow, I'll pick this up if it's clean and just kind of dust. It really kind of fuses that eyeshadow into a nice transition. So this brush is super helpful and one that I pick up really, really frequently. I do want to show you two of the brushes that I use a lot for packing on eyeshadow on the lid. The first one is a bigger eyeshadow brush. This is the B77 by Morphe. And this is a bigger eyeshadow brush, a little bit shorter, so it allows you to really pick up that eyeshadow and pack it on the lid. If I want to go for a more precise application of an eyeshadow on the lid, I pick up this Morphe B83. So they're very similar, but you'll notice one is smaller than the other. Another thing that I love this for, the smaller brush, is to blend out under my eye. I find that this really blends well and it allows you to fuse that color underneath the waterline. It allows me to just blend it really nicely. So I use this for not only eyeshadow on the lid, but also to blend out the under eye area. To continue on with the video, I do want to just cover some of my kind of miscellaneous brushes. So for my eyebrows, when I want to create my eyebrows and do that really nice kind of hair-like stroke, I use an angled brush, and this MAC 266 is the one that I find I pick up a lot. Now I use this for my eyebrows, but I also will use this to apply gel liner. So if you're wanting a wing look, this is a really good brush to use to kind of create that nice wing. Is going to be one that you need to kind of practice with to get that wing. Make sure that it's clean. So before I apply eyeliner with this brush, I will always clean it with a makeup wipe and just make sure that it's very, very clean and precise so that you get that more really sharp wing. For another brush, I do love this Morphe E27 brush. You can use it as a precision brush to carve out that eyeshadow right in the crease and create a more defined look. You can also use it to smudge along the waterline underneath your lashes. You can use it to pop a little bit of highlight right in the corner. It's kind of a versatile brush, but definitely a staple in your collection that you should want. So you definitely want some sort of pencil brush in your collection. All right, let's move on to the face brushes that I love. I'll start with the smaller ones and then go up. So when I want to do a nice nose contour, I will pick up this Morphe brush, and this actually came in a collection, which was a contour collection, and it came with 3 brushes. And the brushes, I'll just show you quickly, that came were these 3. And this collection was just specifically for contour. So there is no number on these, but I will link below the collection that they come in. So this brush is super nice. It has kind of a fluffy texture and it isn't very packed with bristles. So when I want to do a nose contour and make it look not too aggressive, it's just very blendable. So it really lightly allows you to kind of form that shape for the nose contour. It's just super fluffy and really, I don't know, does a good application for that. So I love this brush. When I want to apply concealer and buff it into the eye area or even some trouble spots like my dark spots, I use this buffer. It's kind of a flat buffing brush, and this is the Morphe R32. And as you can see, it's more packed, so it's shorter bristles and has kind of a flat top. And this is great for when you want to kind of buff out underneath the eye with some concealer, or if you want to kind of spot treat some areas with concealer and cover up some of those spots, it really allows you to buff it into the skin. I couldn't live without this. If you want a brush for concealer application, this is a really good one to have in your collection. So we are going to get into some of the contour brushes that I use. Now, as you saw previously, this was in the contour collection with Morphe that I got. And this is a pointed, kind of tapered brush that really allows you to apply that bronzer or some sort of, darker color for contour into the areas of the face. It's more precise, so you're able to really carve out that contour. It is fluffy as well, so I will apply my contour to the cheeks, but I'll also buff it into the hairline and along the jawline as well. Now also for contouring, I like to use this flat, short brush. This is a great brush if you want to put it in the product, whether it's bronzer or your whatever shade that you're using for contour, and you can really pack on that color. Also, what I love this for is to dip it into loose setting powder, and you can apply that setting powder right under the eyes while you're doing your eyeshadow, and it kind of creates a seamless line. So if you want to bring that eye out, then you'll basically tap this on with loose powder and then continue on with your eyeshadow, and it creates that nice line. Also, using the same brush for that loose powder, you can apply it underneath your bronzer, and that really cuts out your contour. So if you're wanting to have that really defined cheekbone, then this is super good for that precision kind of application. Now for the under eye, this brush is my absolute favorite brush. This brush is by Luxie. It's a 660 Precision Foundation. I use this brush for application of setting powder on my under eye area, and I just love it because it's so fluffy, but it is tapered, so I'm able to, apply that under the eye, but then I can kind of dust it as well. It's just super fluffy, soft. It's not harsh on the under eye area, and I just love this brush. And I have found that Luxie has really, really good brushes. I do have some more Luxie brushes in my collection, and I really like that brand. So I want to apply some bronzer to the face. You really want to use a brush that is bigger, fluffier, so you can kind of create that nice airbrushed look. So when I want to apply any bronzer to the face, warm it up a bit, I use this Morphe M527. And as you can see, this is a very big, fluffy brush. And this is great for, when you want to just dust it all along the face. It's nice because it's bigger, so you can get more coverage and kind of create that nice airbrushed look. This brush I use every single day, and if you are needing brushes, you want a big fluffy brush in your collection for application of setting powder or any sort of bronzer. You'll need one of these brushes. Second to last brush is this Morphe M439 brush. Now this brush is a little bit denser, shorter, and flat. I use this brush to apply my foundation, and it is fuego, people. So today I applied my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation with this brush, and as you can see, I feel like it just gives the face this flawless airbrushed look. I love this brush. I just purchased it, and I am in love. Usually I'll use a beauty blender to apply my foundation, but sometimes, you want to just switch it up. So this brush is great because it doesn't suck up all the product, but it still, blends it into the face really nicely and gives it that airbrushed look. So if you're wanting to get a brush for application of foundation, then this Morphe M439 brush is amazing. All right, last brush, you guys, and this is my fan brush from Morphe. It's the R12 brush. This is a staple in your collection as well. You want some sort of fan brush for application of highlighter. You can just lightly dust that along the high points of the face, and it is just a great little brush for light application. So if you are looking for some sort of highlight brush, this is great to have. All right, I didn't want to forget, I almost forgot to include this brush, and it's honestly a game changer. It is the Morphe M501 brush. This fluffy tapered brush is what I use for application of highlighter as well, and I use this honestly every day. What I love about it is it's very fluffy, so you can really lightly dust on that highlighter. I like to dust it on the nose and along the high points of the face. And you know, with a fan brush, you know, you can see like the fan brush, you can definitely apply some highlighter on those high spots, but you definitely want a brush that you can use as well for those areas that you want to highlight that maybe the fan brush can't reach, if you know what I mean. All right, that is it for my brush collection. Now, granted, I have a gazillion more brushes, but those are my go-to brushes that I love, that I use every single day. And honestly, I hope that this video helped you guys to kind of see what I use on a daily basis, what's really helpful for application of makeup. And honestly, you don't have to spend a gazillion dollars to get good brushes. There are brushes out there now that are very, very good quality that you can buy for as little as $2. So I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Again, please don't forget to like this video if you thought it was helpful in any way. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys watching my videos lately. I hope that you guys are enjoying them and, you know, liking my new backdrops. Hey! So I'm trying to bring good videos to you guys that are helpful and trying to really improve with each video. So I appreciate all the support, you guys, and I will see you in my next video.